everyone, welcome to Blissful Tarot. And as you are, I am too excited for our new year of 2026. And now that we are approaching a new year, let us just know what we are going to expect. So, this is going to be a ultra personalized reading, however, it is on YouTube. But we are going to get as accurate predictions on this video, and I am also doing this for all the zodiac signs. So, I am going to provide the timestamps below in the description box or in the comments, maybe in the both sections. So, I since you've got drawn to this video, I really hope I'll meet you at your timestamp. So let's begin with our reading. Hello, my Libras. Welcome to your portion of the reading. So I hope you're excited for 2026 as I am. So we're gonna begin with your reading with first seeing your current energy and what the overall energy for your 2026. Okay, so what is your current energy? Stormalite. Okay, so my dear Libras, I feel currently right now you're at a stage where you're ready to implement the lessons, or you're ready to implement everything that you know. Okay, you're at a stage currently in your life, or maybe you have learned a skill in 2025. You have learned a language, maybe it could be anything that you have put your hard work on, w- by which you're going to earn or live your 2026, if I am clear with that. Like, it could be life lessons, it could be a skill, it could be a new job, it could be an education that you took, it could be anything that you have worked for, and you are in the hot seat of, okay, I'm done with this. Now I've got to show people what I've got. So that is the energy that is screaming out loud. Now let's pull an energy card for your overall 2026. Also, do keep in mind, energy is always moving, so you can always change everything and manifest anything that you want. So, okay, this one wants to come out. So, we've got the turkey energy as with the animal spirit. So, this is all about counting blessings. Isn't that beautiful? Now that you're ready, and now you're going to collect all the coins which is laid in your path. I'm really drawn to this sentence where I have many blessings in my life and I draw upon gifts of the law of attraction. Was I lying? So, whatever you have learned in 2025 is going to get received by you in 2026. As a mineral energy, we've got the grossular green granite, which is all about counting your blessings and counting a lot of money. Okay, this is green aura. You might have a green aura, and if you'd like to know a lot about green auras, you can always Google them. However, this is about a gift to someone you appreciate. So you're going to gift yourself a lot just by welcoming your blessings, because you are in a place where you are ready to live. So this is your overall energy. However, let's move on with the rest of the cards. So what can you expect in specifically for your 2026? These cards are not as flexible as others, so kind of takes some patience. Okay, we've got one, we've got two. I need one more. Let me draw one more. I'm gonna pick that. We've got the lover, the nymphite, and the page of cups. This is kind of beautiful. We've got the lovers cards. Let's begin with that, shall we? So you're going to get a lot of attention, first of all. Yes, however, the lovers card is evident enough for your romantic section of your life. However, lovers card also invites a lot of eyes into your life. For example, you might get invited to parties. You might get invited to meetings where you probably wouldn't stepped in before. You might get uh, interrogated to ask about your opinion on certain things. So your opinion, your words is going to matter a lot. Um, I could see that, and I feel Libras. If you are someone who had, or you feel that people around you wouldn't care about you, that's gonna shift. There are people who is going to turn around and ask for your opinion, and your words are gonna mean a lot. Just to say that again. um, Nymphite does brings me the energy of be careful with your money. Okay, you might lose your money, so if you are making any investment, please take this as a warning. um, you might lose something. However, the nine of page also brings you a little it is bringing you your karma, the karma which you have lent the money before again. So however you're going to lose some money, uh, it's going to come back to you in the unthinkable ways. Okay, and not just that, you will get the right amount of help at the required time. However, don't push things from your end, let things flow, because the page is all about, I could see that you'll be in a state where you'll be desperately asking things with someone, you just want to keep things moving. However, I could see from the cards that y- you will be approached when the time is right. Okay, so you need not really fight for a mentor. You really need not fight for your place. So y- get ready for more attention. It could be as small as, I don't know, getting a seat in a public transport. Okay, you need not fight for it. There will be unexpected people who will, join hands with you to guide you, to lead you. That is something beautiful. Um, and the wonderful thing is, you have manifested this, because and it's coming in your life because you have worked on yourself, and it's all going to pay off. Okay, so I'm gonna pull some oracle cards. What is coming up for your 2026? You are good enough. Yes, trust that. Okay, good things, good people is going to come your way. The more you're going to embrace yourself, the more you feel confident, it's going to pay off. Nothing is yet set in stone because energy is always moving. So before you fixate on something, give the life a chance. Okay, if this is going to be a person, give them a chance, only and only if you feel so. Okay, ask your intuition, ask your self-respect. Do they deserve a second chance? That always comes with a hash mark. What else? Communication is the key. So no wonder. So with the lovers card and the communication is the key, you may you need not ask someone with a second doubt. You can just ask once and people are ready to serve you. Okay? I just feel like getting one more card on this. Adjustments are required. So whenever you are ready, you would know. Adjustments are required really does kind of sings the song of don't be too loud but know when to be loud. Okay? And a little more or oracle text. Isolation and possibilities. Yes, don't cry in isolation because there are a lot of possibilities. Okay, things are going to happen in the most unexpected way for you. The lovers again. Oh my god. Okay, a lot of romantic energy. So we're gonna dive deep into the love section of your reading. Okay, so what to expect in love for my Libras? Dear spirit guides, what is coming in? Keep an open mind. This kind of fell out, but however, what else, spirit? What is for our Libras? Free yourself, express your love. Okay, I'm really getting this energy of you already have someone in your mind. If not, that's all right. You can still expect someone coming over. However, if you are or if you have already having someone with a second chance or someone in your mind, give them a chance. Okay, make the effort. Oh my god, you really can't make this stuff up. Tarot is real, and make the effort. Yes. Okay, just one more, just for my Libras. I haven't picked up more romance cards in this reading, to be honest. I just feel like taking one more for you. What is the message for my Libras? Wedding. Okay, I think we have completed the circle. Yeah. So this is, however, going to be your overall energy. So yes, definitely, if you are someone single, expect a lot of change. Expect giving second chances. Expect giving a second chance to yourself. Yes, that is also a message for some of you because you can ignoring the best thing that could happen to you. That is also a message I'm getting. So pay attention, be clear, and communication is the key, and nothing is yet in set in stone. So don't overthink anything. Even if you feel some things couldn't go ahead, just give them a chance. Okay? Now, further into your reading, we're gonna pick up some charms, and before we do that, we're gonna clear up some space for you. Okay. Hello, my Libras. So I recorded this section of your video on pause, but so while I was picking out your cards, I did not press record. So, but however, these were your cards. Oh, I feel so guilty. But however, we are gonna go through the messages for you telepathically. Communicate with me. Um, love your small gestures, and yes, I see them. So someone is so sorry. You are already in someone's radar. Guilty is killing me. Wheel of Fortune. I don't I don't know if you feel the same. Do you feel the same for me? I guess these both. kind of go close together. I feel these both are from the same person who is on your mind. And I need you. You're just perfect. You bring out the best in me, fantasize about you all the time randomly. Can we start over? I haven't moved on. And we've got soulmate, we've got change, we've got an angel, and we've got the wheel of fortune. I guess I read that before. However, I kind of read my timeline cards and the card that came for you. Like, if you had any timeline question about when it will occur to you, that card came out as 24 days. However, now that I kind of didn't press record when I was taking this out, I am going to go ahead and pick one more card for you. All right, so now is again a good time to um, think about your question on when it will happen for you. It could be in 24 days. However, just for the camera, okay? I feel so guilty, okay? Up to next September or upcoming September in your 2026. So, however, this has been a very beautiful reading, Libras. Let me know in the comment section if it did resonate and if there are any tarot topics you would like me to cover, and I'll catch you next time. Bye. Hello, my Scorpios. How have you been doing? I hope you're excited for your 2026. And this is going to be a timeless reading, however, because whenever you click this video in 2026 or in the last month of 2025, it's going to resonate, okay? And I do hope you would have a message on this. So now I'm going to pick a card for your current energy and the overall energy for your 2026. But do remember, energies are moving, energies are always changing, and that's something the best about life. Change is inevitable. So let's begin. So, what is your current energy, Scorpios? I've got a lot of cards, can't do that. Um, what is the energy of Scorpios while they're watching this video? Mouse. Okay, you are peculiarly kind of uncomfortable right now. I've gotta say that. You know, Scorpios, I feel you have been observing people and life, and it's just disappointing, isn't it? You know, the way the world runs, the way good people are not getting what they want. Okay, I feel you're a very good observer of life, Scorpios. I feel you have noticed a lot of things which are unfair, and as you as an individual, it kills you that it's not going to change. However, Scorpios, you are consciously aware of everything. You are really intuitive and you are really perceptive. So, whenever you hear a story from someone, you really do stand in their shoes and listen from their side, which kind of, um, which is kind of annoying. At the same time, it's annoying because sometimes you may have to forgive them, and sometimes they would have done something that's just not justifiable and it's just not right. But however, you have this heart to step in their shoes and look at, okay, maybe that's why they could have done it, and which sometimes hurts you as well. Okay, so this is the energy I'm currently picking up on, and right now I'm also getting with the mouse energy that now um I wouldn't call it selfish, I would just call it wise enough to just stick to your life. You observe them, but you have learned not to react to it. Okay, you have learned to step back. Maybe it's their karma, they may have to go through that. So you have become a little wiser, and it has made you more conscious, it has made you more careful. Yeah. So as a mineral, your mineral is yellow jasper. So whenever in life you are a little down, always have a yellow jasper around you. It will really kick up your aura. Now let's look at your overall um, energy for 2026. It could be an animal spirit or it could be a mineral. So it's the rabbit. Oh, look at that. Look at the contrary. Rabbits, no wonder all of us know. They are fast. They don't follow patterns. They just pause and reflect, and then they kind of um spiral in their insights. Once they are lost, it's going to be a little difficult for you to focus. You know, as I said, try to do things, keep yourself occupied in 2026 so that you don't get into the spiral of observing and everything and pulling all the toxicity in your aura, because it's going to pull you down, because there are more unfair things that are going to that is going to happen around you, and you would feel powerless, but don't let it in your aura. Okay, because 2026 is going to show you that. However, you're going to find the balance of not getting into the dirt, but however, knowing that you can uh, jump out of the dirt. It's like seeing a puddle. Instead of jumping on it, you're just going to take a leap and avoid it. So, this is something your 2026 is going to be. However, the rabbit spirit brings a lot of rapid changes as well. As a mineral, we have the Botswana agate. This agate does help you to manifest new ideas, manifest new opportunities, the people, everything. So align yourself with the cyclical energy of of life. So as I said, do you see things from a different angle and observe what others may not notice? So you are a keen observer, and 2026 is going to be rapid for you. However, we're going to jump in with some more cards. So, Scorpios, what is coming up for you in 2026? Who is coming in? What is coming in? Okay, we've got the Knight, 12 of Knights, the Astrologer, no wonder, and the Abyss. Hmm, you're going to, there are going to be a lot of situation where you have to defend yourself, you have to defend your family, you have to defend your siblings. Okay, and the Astrologer, Scorpios, you might find yourself into situations where you have to dig deep a lot. However, yes, you are already a very good observer, and it's going to make you go mad. Okay, so I would really suggest take a step back, breathe, accept that you cannot change everybody's life. However, you can always take a step back and not react. Yes, you are right. Maybe in their perspective, you do see everything in their perspective, which is nice, but it's ruining you. It feels like you're going to stand in a place where you're going to overanalyze everything. You're going to see the good and bad. It's going to get difficult um, as you as a person, because life is going to throw you a lot of thought contradicting events. By this, I'm not saying you're going to have a difficult life. I'm saying this is going to push you to accept that you you're not powerless. You're just wise with it. Okay? Scorpios, with the abyss, I see you are going to take that change, because you have been someone who has been going leaps and bounds for someone to rescue from their own karma or their own life lesson. Now you're going to take a very step back from um, that help, and now all you can do is hope for the best. and there's a lot of defense mechanism that you can expect. With the astrologer, I could also see that you, if you have been working on a specific project, a specific achievement or a goal, anything that you have been planning, any long term goal that you have been planning from all angles, which is good, but make sure it's not at the cost of your mental health. Okay, so let's see one more card with it. So your 2026 is going to be, to put it in one word, it's going to be of all elements. It's going to make you to realize what who you are, because a lot of belief system is going to change. Exactly, we've got another astronomer of 13th. So this astronomer is going to give birth to new ideas, to a new you, and that's why you may have to go through the astrologer, because this is the transformation, and you're going to become someone who knows everything, and it's going to change your personality. Expect you to change your own opinion. Maybe you could have told, I don't know, you would have been a person who liked red, now you like yellow. It could be as simple as that. And and people are going to get shocked just because you changed your opinion, and you may find yourself in situations where you may have to defend your opinions. Now, in general, in life, whenever this is when life is pushing you, this is for the best. Okay, this none of these cards are about bad things and overthinking. Overthinking is because it's going to conflict with your own belief system. And yes, this is actually a very wonderful change, because with the rabbit, your 2026 is going to be rapidly speed. And to keep up with this momentum, the astrologer has to change into the astronomer. Okay, so this is your 2026. However, we're going to take few more oracle decks for you. Let's see what are the moonology decks has for us. Nothing will come out of this situation. This is not a resolution, it is just a momentum. Okay, by momentum, I would speak of things which you think is going to happen in the way that you had planned. Only the how is going to change. Okay, not the end goal itself. Conclusions are within reach, sorry. A new start is coming. Isn't it sequential? You see, it's such a pattern, and from full moon, you're going to begin again. It's like an entire moon cycle that has been finished, and you're going to start as a new person. A lot of conflicting energy. You will find yourself, hey, probably I am a different person by the end of 2026, Scorpios. And let us pull some more Zen cards. We have sharing, we have flowering. Let me just take one more. Okay, we've got two. We've got change and trust. Okay, so with the change and trust, I think 2026 is going to push you to a stage where you are ready to change, and you're going to start sharing the same knowledge, because the astronomer and sharing, it's all about feminine energy, it's all about also giving new birth, a new cycle. So expect a lot of change. Expect everything to come to a fruition. My creative endeavors come to fruition. So you see the plate that she's holding and the malas that she's wearing. Entire thing is so it is so beginning. Now to move to your love segment, Scorpios, what can you expect in love? Think into what else my Scorpios are going to get in love. Soulmate. Nice. Forgiving and learning. Okay, a lot of change. I think this is happening. The more you're changing, the more you're gonna reach your soulmate. Let your friends help you. As I said, a lot of opinions is going to distract you. A lot of events are going to contradict your own thoughts. I have a feeling for some of the Scorpios or which are who are watching this video right now, maybe some of you could resonate with this. Probably if you are, and this message is for people who are already in a relationship. Maybe the person whom you are with right now would suddenly start feeling like maybe uh, there are things, one, that you are not happy with them. Two, you feel it's not about the spark in the beginning of the relationship. It's about something. Maybe your aura has changed. Since you're evolving quickly, you feel your partner is not able to match up. And probably a split up or which has happened or which um, could happen. Okay, so take a note of everything and listen to your heart and forgive and learn. Okay, don't make any rash decisions about it. Worth waiting for. Okay, so this has been nice. Let me just say one more. Romantic feelings. Okay, so expect for my single Scorpios, expect someone to approach you who is worth waiting for, and most probably you'll meet this person through mutual connections. Okay, now we are going to check some channeled messages. Okay, Scorpios, let's see the messages which are going to come for you. Who wants to tell you what this and that? All right, let's see. Design, eyes on you, ancestry, trust. I can't wait to make you mine. You fit my world perfectly. Let's mend what's broken. Thank you for accepting me as I am. I'm finally listening to my heart. Mixed signals are bothering me. Call or text. I hold back because I don't want to be rejected. You're the one I want. Let's date. You are my dream come true. Bloom, which is nearly like flowers blooming, a new beginning. I get tongue tied around you. Let's settle down. Vibe, strength, hold on. communication, observe. Okay, this has been you, Scorpio, all the while. Twin flame, balance, want. Oh, look at that. How did I place want next to let's mend what's broken? Okay, maybe someone wants that. Direction, relax, oops, play, have. Twin flame. I already picked that. Okay, honor, um, and hold on. So these are your channeled messages, and we are going to pick up one timeline message for you. So these are my new cards. So Scorpios, if you have any questions in your head on when it will happen, this is a good time to think about it while I shuffle the cards. So for my dear Scorpios, the questions on their mind, when will it happen? Okay, maybe this one wants to come out. On date 2, 11, 20th, 29 of this or next month. Okay, so Scorpios, that was your message for your 2026. I really hoped you liked your reading and you liked me as your tarot reader. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. And of course, I'll catch you next time. Bye. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading on Blissful Tarot. I hope you are visiting me again. And if you are a first visitor, welcome to my channel. So, Sagittarius, we are going to begin your reading by picking up your current energy and then we are going to see your overall energy for 2026. Always do remember energies are changing and energy is always changing, and that's the best thing about them, to flip the story of your reality in any way that you want. So, Sagittarius, so where are you right now? Mentally, spiritually, where are you? You radiate the energy of peacock, and as a mineral, we have the blue dyed agate. Okay, so the energy of peacock is all about illuminating. Okay, illuminating your light to everyone, showing that, yeah, you rule. Okay, Sagittarius, this is actually a very highly intuitive card, and this is also having uh, the energy of safe. You know, you could have a nature of being motherly or fatherly. People around you uh, ask you for opinions about life, and people who you hang around with, they feel safe around you. That is the energy that you're eluding. Now, also, with this, you could be someone who is really worked down on yourself physically as well, because peacock is magnificent with its beauty. We all know that. And peacock is also uh, make sure it's physically vibrating and ensuring that it's alluring to eyes of the others. Okay, so Sagittarius, you could be working on yourself just to impress yourself. That is an energy I'm also picking up on. Now, um, how would your overall energy for 2026 would be? Golden topaz. Okay. Are you peaceful and prosperous? Are you having success with your business? Harmony abounds. Now is the time to relax into your good fortune. Pay attention. Good opportunities are available to you. You are incredibly lucky. And what animal spirit do we have behind this? Oh, It's the golden fish. Okay, fishes are lucky. You know, you're going to get lucky in every way possible uh, in 2026. We have got a great start, and let's see a few more cards on what to expect for you in your 2026. Okay, we've got the moon. So, with the astrologer and abyss, I would like to take a clarification. But the overall energy that I am picking up on is there is a lot of hope. Okay, you have already placed a lot of hope in 2026. You already have a list of desires that you want to strike off your to-do list or your wish list. Okay, and you're really picky. Okay, and you're going to be very picky in everything. So being picky is not a negative trait. Being picky is knowing what you want, and that is a great admirable habit to have, or it's admirable quality that you have with you. Okay, because being picky, you're going to be picky with people you hang out with. You're going to be picky with what you eat, because you have to take care of your health and physique and your skin, your hair, everything. You're going to be picky. You're going to watch recipes which is going to benefit you in every other way. So you're going to be busy. Okay, busy that it's going to stress. And I see a lot of hope that hope this works. I'm doing this and hope this works. I'm going to do that and hope that works. So a lot of full energy as well. I feel like you're already in a verge of beginning something new, and you are in having a question mark of okay, I'm going to do, and I really hope it works. If not, I'm going to do a plan b, and I really hope that that's going to work for me. Okay, so being picky and being in the full energy is going to swap sometimes in your 2026. And yes, I do see a lot of finish line with this ribbon on this moon card. You're going to get really close with your successes in 2026. Are you going to achieve them? I guess that will differ from energy to energy, but I do see you are very close to the finishing line. Okay, you're going to be busy. Okay, now I'm going to pick up some few more oracles for you guys. Sagittarius. The end of a tough cycle approaches. One fell. Confidence is the key to success. This is a Leo energy. It's a fiery energy. It's about quick thinking. It's about doing everything on the same go. Look at the bigger picture. As I told you, you're going to get close to your milestone, but will you shoot it? That message is not coming up in your reading right now, but you're going to achieve and get close to your milestone. Okay. So what else is coming up for your past lives? Okay, a lot of trauma is getting seen in your readings. Okay, past life. I guess in your reading, I'm getting the energy of past lives being your past lessons. Your past mistakes are going to guide you, and as I told you, going with the flow is also representing the full energy. It's about doing everything at one go, and leaving the rest to God, and having patience with the same. But I do see you are working on delivering a project or working on something, a new beginning. Again, the fool. Okay, you're taking a lot of leap of faith in 2026. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen for the faith, because we have got the two fools here. So I'm just pushed to see the reading of what is the result of any of your goal that is in your mind. What is happening? You're afraid. I feel like whatever you're going to perform in 2026, it's happening from your own money, maybe your hard earned money, and the fear is raising from, oh, what if you lose everything? Okay, and it's going to play out the way it should be. You're not going to lose everything. You're going to enjoy the fruits of your labor, and and we also have the justice card. The justice card, it's about getting what you deserve. Okay, and no, you're not going to lose anything, and you're going to enjoy whatever you're keeping the step on. Okay, now let's move to the love segment of your reading, Sagittarius. What to expect in love? What is coming up for my singles or committed? Honeymoon. Okay, things are getting better. Whatever it is, if you're single, you would travel a lot. Maybe you'll meet someone in travel. Try to hang out more. You'll get more invites to parties. You will be in situations where you will meet a lot of people. Keep an open mind. Okay, don't second guess everything. Let go of control issues. Just one more. True love. Okay, well, that played out well for you. And in the bottom of the deck, we've got the new love. Wow. So, my dear Sagittarius, 2026 is a rebel. Okay, it's going to be unexpected, but all with intention. Your energy is so nice. Now, we're going to pick up some channeled messages for you. Give me a moment while I clear the space. Okay, so Sagittarius, who wants to tell you, or what are your channeled messages? Okay. You're the one I want. I'm not ignoring you, honey. You are my dream come true. Eyes on you. Third party influence. There are a lot of love readings that I have which are timeless. Do check them out if you are worried about this. Direction. Observe. Let's date. Reconciliation. Your cheeks are so chubby, I want to pull them. So this this is for you. And the last thing we are going to see in this reading is that, so we are going to see a timeless question. So this is a timeless card deck. So if you have any questions in your mind on when certain things will happen for you, this is a good time to think on it. So while I shuffle my cards, just have your question in your mind. If you want more time, you can always pause the video. And we already have two cards which just flew away from the deck. So one up to next January, up to next September. Okay, so this was your reading, my dear Sagittarius. I really hope it resonated, and if it did, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll catch you next time. Hello, my dear Capricorns. Hope you're doing well, and I hope you're excited for 2026 like I am. So, Capricorns, we are going to begin your reading by that went dark. One second, let me just check with Okay, sorry for the break. I had to adjust my camera. So, again, Capricorns, we're gonna begin your reading with um, picking out a card which is going to expose your current energy and your overall energy for 2026. So, let's see, Capricorns, where do you stand right now? Where are you standing? The Moonstone. Okay, so I feel like in your heart there are a lot of wish list that hasn't manifested yet. Okay, and your aura is magnifying. All right, and also you are having great dreams about things which are going to happen for you. Okay, with the Moonstone, I could also see that you are really in tune with your consciousness and with your truth and the way you're living. Okay, and as an animal spirit, we have got the moth. The moth is a positive energy of consciousness. Okay, it's a guide. You know how moth flies to a flame? It's a guide of positive light. And your dreams are the tools which is going to provide you and which is going to guide you and has been guiding you for a long time. Okay? So this is where you stand. Now, seeing your overall energy for 2026. Always do remember energies are moving, energies are always changing, and that's the best thing about them. Nothing is stagnant. This wants to come out. We've got the butterfly spirit, and the butterfly spirit is all about change is good, change is hard earned, and the adaptability that you're going to have for the rapid changes in your 2026. I could already see that you're kind of scared of something. Okay, it could be scared of getting a job, it could be scared of getting into a relationship, it could be scared of settling down in a new town where you know nobody and nobody knows you. Okay, but you're going to adapt and you're going to recognize the opportunities, and trust me, your 2026 is going to be beautiful. And let's see your mineral. Your mineral is phantom quartz. Quartz, as such, is an illuminating, um, a reflective mineral where good will reflect good and bad will reflect bad. And I see you transforming, okay? Transforming and transmute the old and allow yourself to an open start, okay? You're going to accept everything that's going to come your way. I don't think, Capricorns, you have a wish list, but whatever is going to come your way, you're going to enjoy the sweet nectar. Okay, a lot of things are happening for you. Now let's see what is going to come by in your 2026. I'm already seeing a card. I rarely get visuals in a reading, but I'm already seeing a car, specifically a red one, probably an vintage one. Maybe someone is planning to buy one, or someone will get it gifted. I'm seeing a nice vacation. I'm seeing that, Capricorns, you're going to have a slow life. By slow life, I mean you're going to find yourself not being rushed for everything. You know, you're going to feel more present. What else is coming up for you? The devil. Okay, so a lot of people panic just by looking at the devil, and I'm going to finish the messages which has just come across for me. You know, with the devil, I feel like you're going to scare away the old belief system. You're gonna scare away crowd. I guess you're going to get into a solitude where you're going to enjoy the rain. I'm seeing a lot of them uh, taking backpacks or going camping. You're going to find yourself getting more into the nature. You're going to travel a lot, which is more on a relaxed vacation more than an adventurous vacation, or traveling multiple flights or trains. So you're going to you're going to remove all the toxicity. Okay, and also with the devil, it's all about it's mostly with the devil is also speaking to me of challenging your own habits, especially your habits. You're going to change that. One day you're going to wake up and decide, no, I'm no more going to eat unhealthy food. I'm no more going to drink. I'm no more going to smoke. So life is going to hit you with that realization. Yes, now I think we can move on to the next card. You're going to start speaking, as in, you're going to start speaking against people who were taking you an advantage of. Like, you're going to start to talk back to hidden jokes, if I may say, or you're not going to tolerate any anything which you decide that it's your boundary. What else is coming? Okay, the prince. The prince is about having a long vision. You're going to find yourself planning for your future. Okay, and the prince is about um I feel Capricorns, you're in a state where you're in a building state, okay? And you really see a potential for your own future, and you're going to make plans for it. And you're already standing tall, and you're just going to build another um pathway for you, which is going to work out only for you. And there are going to be people who say, oh, it's not going to work, it has never worked, but it's going to work for you, and you're going to start, you know, um, you're not gonna listen to them, and you're gonna ask them to shut up. What else is happening? The initiate is all about, um, as I said, you have a big picture, and you're going to find the good resources for whatever you're going to have as a new start. Either you're going to start learning about it, and you will have opportunity to pass on the wisdom that you have, you know, and I also see with the initiate, if you are uh, someone who is building something like a company, or someone who is looking to expand your family, so there are a lot of possibilities for that. Initiate is all about new beginnings. Let's just pull one more card, but it's gonna take some time. Knife fight. Okay, knife fight is about a little warning, I might say. Well, it's not a warning, it's just about you're worrisome, which is going to cause trouble in your sleep. It's just, I think it's natural for anyone to get worried about something that they really care about. So I guess this is kind of normal to you, Capricorns. It's not something to have an attention on. Um, because there's always going to be doubt, but you will never feel ready to start anything. So it's better that you just start about it and keep going on, because with the initiate card you are going to find all the resources that you need to begin your journey. Now, let's pick a few more oracle cards for you. This fell out. You are good enough. Confidence is your key to success. Bring love into the situation. Okay, so whatever you do, make sure you pour with love. By that, even if you fail at it, make sure you have the confidence to start it again. Okay, and you are good enough to start anything. Control, innocence, and understanding. So you need mentors, okay, whatever you're beginning with. Okay, so let go of your control issues and listen to others. Okay, because maybe your understanding would expand just by listening to others. It could be something simple that someone would suggest, but it could make a lot of significance on your implementation. Silence. Yeah, as I said, so you can find yourself being more um, alone. I wouldn't say alone, but just low life, you know, just somewhere you would just like to connect with nature. Now, we have reached your love segment of your reading. So I'm going to pick up some angel romance cards on just to see what to expect in love. What is coming up for my Capricorns? Playfulness. Yes, have some fun. Don't be all serious. Let go of your control issues. And playfulness also talks about, you know, since you are someone who is going to lean towards um, nature, I feel the more you relax and the more you rest, the more good sleep that you get, you're going to feel happy, and that's going to show, and that's going to uh, bring a lot of potential match for you. Okay, rest is really necessary. Attraction, yes. Expect someone, a, a joy walking in your life. Love yourself first. Just one more. Reconciliation. Okay, reconciliation need not be an ex. Reconciliation could be just by loving your inner child. You know, that is the message here. It's not about going back to your past. It's about forgiving yourself and loving yourself first. Yes. And now we are going to pull out some channeled messages for you. Just give me a moment. I'm just going to clean the space. Okay, Capricorns, let's see who wants to say what and what channeled messages are awaiting you. Okay, a lot of things fell. This wants to come out. Okay, meditate, purchase, relax, calm, second chance, could be for some, understanding or misunderstanding, trust. This is a long term connection. You bring out my emotional side. Cycles are wrapping up for us. Are you thinking about me? Now, Uh, Capricorns, I'm going to pick up a timeline card for you. So if you have any uh, any question in your head, it's a good time to think about it while I shuffle the cards. Okay, these are a lot. I just want to pick one. Just give me one card, Spirit. In 28 days. Okay, so that was your message, Capricorns. I really hope you like the messages and I really did hope it resonated. If it did, let me know in the comment section below and I'll catch you next time. Hello, my dear Aquarius. Hi, how you doing? Hope you're excited for 2026. So, Aquarius, we're going to begin your reading by knowing where your current energy is standing at and what is your overall 2026 energy is going to stand for. Always do remember, energy is always moving, energy is always changing, and that's what it makes life fun. So, what is your current energy, Aquarius? Where do you stand? Blue tourmaline. Okay, so blue tourmaline is about someone who could sense a lot of things. Okay, and let's see your animal spirit as well. It's the owl. What did I say? So, as your energy is about owls are wise. Owls knows hidden intention, and you could always read between the lines. And everybody knows they have to keep a little their tricks in their own pockets, right? So with the blue tourmaline, I'm also getting that um, you are basically an emotional decision maker. By emotional, I feel by emotional I mean taking decisions with your gut. Okay. Yes, rational decisions you do take with your head, but however, there are things that whenever you have to make a major decisions, you choose your gut, and your gut has never failed you. Okay. And with this wisdom you also guide others. With this wisdom it has actually made your life easy. Okay. I think both of us could I think both of us could agree on that. Your life has been easier because you've learned about people, about energy. You can read energy, you can sense energy. Nobody needs to speak a word with you, but you know what are they thinking about you, what someone is thinking about others. Sometimes I feel you could sense what's going to happen. Okay. However, let's see what is the energy that is coming in for you in 2026. We've got the dog's tooth green moss calcite. Okay. Look at the first sentence. Are you ready for freedom and forward movement? Okay. With this knowledge and wise, you're just going to move forward. Be ready to take a journey. So get ready for surprises, get ready for adventure, and get ready to use your wisdom and spread your wings. Now let's see your animal spirit. It's the horse, it's the fastest. Okay. Horses are always focused and they are fast. So 2026 is going to be fast changes, and it's going to be fast because you are a quick decision maker, like I said, and you're not going to take any second chances, and things are going to work out the way you want them to be. Now, let's pull out some more cards to see what's coming your way in 2026. What is coming up for my dear Aquarius? The sun. Who would have thought? The sun and the Four of Spheres, it's about giving. The sun is, oh, this is the best. You're gonna rise and you're going to be unstoppable. And you're not just going to stop with that, you're also going to give what you've got. If you have a pet, I feel your pet needs you. This is coming out of somewhere, but however, your pet communicates a lot to you. You know, sometimes you get your solutions just by being with your pet. So pets are going to console you. Pets are going to give you and regain a lot of energy, especially on those days where you are drained with this world. And we've got the death. So the death card, it's not about what you fear. Okay, you're not gonna die. Don't worry. So death is about the energy which you're going to find yourself in situations where you're not going to be afraid to cut off people. Okay, so because you're that good decision maker, you're going to see everything right through it. Okay, and the death cards, it's about being stubborn in your decisions, because you know what you want and whatever you want, and it's also going to be backed up with facts. And just because a fact is not going to be seen by everybody in one day, but it is going to reveal itself soon enough in front of everyone. But you were the first one to see through that. But that decision will save you a lot of money, a lot of peace. Okay, and with the sun card, I'm also saying that uh, people whom you have helped in the past will help you right now in the most unexpected way. And with the sun card, I feel it's also going to it's a good symbolism for for seeing your fruits getting ripened, and it's going to be long lasting as well. Okay, yes. With that, let's move and see some of your oracle decks. What do you need to release? Okay, as I told, the death is going to be challenging for you. You may have to cut not just other people, you may have to cut some thought patterns from you. There will be something that you'll realize in your on to yourself, that okay, maybe this is not working out for me, maybe I have to change this habit, maybe I have to take care of myself. So there's going to be one thing that's going to make you realize often in your 2026, that what is the next change and how will it get me there where I want to go. So a lot of answers are going to get released just by you staying in your consciousness. Various, what else? A new romantic cycle begins. This is again a Libra energy. So if you have Libra in your Venus, I do suggest you go back and watch the Libra reading. I just feel I have to just put it out there. Of course, the Libra reading is for Sun, but just for you, if you have your Libra in Venus, I feel something will resonate from you, for you. And yet again, yes, communication is the key. With the four of globe or spheres, as you can see, there will be people who will approach you and you will be offering to others also. So there's going to be a lot of word of mouth in whatever you're going to do, and it's going to work out for you. Nothing will come out of this situation. So this card here represents that there is always expect something that to come out, maybe something not monetarily, but it could be a word of mouth. If not a word of mouth, it could be the effort and the lessons that you've learned. So something is going to be beneficiary for you. Nothing is going to go waste for you in 2026. Now let's see, I'm going to pull a few more cards. Okay, Okay, this one's to come out. Compromise. Okay, compromise is part and parcel, and the outsider. A lot of the outsider shows about you being the observer. You know how you are already wise, and you're going to observe a lot of things where it's going to show you a silent lessons. So that's also going to show you what you need to know without you getting hurt. So get that. And compromise, yes, compromise only for the things that are necessary, and know to draw boundaries for it. Isolation. Okay, it could pull you into isolation because I see Aquarius, wherever you're going, this path is only for the strongest. By strong, I mean people who are ready to defeat everyone who are living a lie, and you are living a truth, and that's going to isolate you. And that's why you are an outsider, because you don't play the same game that the entire world is playing. And that is your truth. Further, we have the fool and the source. You build your own momentum. You are your own source. And the fool is there are going to be opportunities which you will just take a chance and not stop. And that is what is exactly you need to do. And you're going to start a point where things are going to take you where you need to be. So if you've been wondering where to start, everything is going to start from you and your mind. Once you put it as a thought, it's going to take a moment, and that's going to manifest. Um, Now, Aquarius, this is your love segment of your reading. So let's see what are the love messages that you're going to get in 2026. However, I have done a lot of timeless readings. You can expect that in my playlist, or I'll try to tag it in the description box below. Express your love. A lot of new beginnings. Okay, I feel a lot of you will start again in love, and especially with the death card, I feel you will choose another quality. By other quality, I mean you are already a different person right now, and your expectations will change. So the old qualities are not going to suit you. Ouch. It's safe for you to love. Oh, that fell. And romantic feelings. Okay, so it is safe for you to love, and it is safe for you to have romantic feelings on people before whom you would have considered of no, they're not my type. Expect to contradict your own belief system, and expect to express your love to people, because at the end of the day your 2026 is going to shine with the sun, because sun comes out when you're happy. Sun comes out when every day is a new opportunity. Okay, now we are going to clear the space and take some charms for you. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what are your channeled messages for you. Okay, I'm not ignoring you, honey. You are a blessing. Spiral, mistake, help, improvement, call or text. Please be patient with me. I'm on my way. I hold back because I don't want to be rejected. Let's build our future together. Okay, now before we end your reading, I am going to take my timeline cards. So, if you have any question about when certain things will happen for you, this is a good time to think about it while I shuffle my cards, Aquarius. So, let's begin. On date 1, 10th, 19th, 28th of this or next month, Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Aquarius, for joining me and allowing me to read for you. I really hope you have a great 2026, and do check out the links in uh, the description for timeless pick a card readings. Thank you so much. Hello, my Pisces. How are you doing? And welcome to your section of the reading. So, we're going to begin your reading by taking first seeing your current energy, and we are also going to pick a card for your overall 2026 energy. And please do remember, energies are movable, they are changeable. That's something amazing about that. So, Pisces, who are you right now? And what is your energy saying? Okay, I think two cards fell, but I'm looking for only one. I'm just going to draw a card. We've got a bee. Isn't that cute? Bees create the most magnificent things, you know? And bees always enjoy their fruition. They are someone creative, they are always fertile with great ideas. And they're very focused and they don't disturb others unless they get disturbed. And that's a real good quality of you, I know, of course, Pisces. Because you're someone who would just keep to you, your work, your life, and you're not gonna get disturbed unless someone is going to trigger you. So, this could be a perspective how people see you, and you are that. Okay, and this is a nice quality to carry. However, let's see your mineral. It's honey calcite, so it's about taking the fruits of your labor. Okay, so I feel you could already see this happening in your life. Maybe it has begun. So let's see how the energy of 2026 is going to be. Maybe in 2025 you've been worked out a lot, but however, I could already see 2026 it's going to give you what you want. Green dyed agate. So it's about balancing all the three, the body, the mind, and the spirit. Okay, you can change your life through the power of intention using water and sound. So you're already a water sign and sound. So I bet you should hear some subliminals using the water in the background. So those would be really helpful for you to manifest the things that you want for in your 2026. So this is your mineral energy. Let's see your animal spirit. It's the frog taking big leaps. Okay, you're gonna take big leaps. Oh, my camera isn't working. Can you read that? However, I don't know. My camera is not focusing. Okay, however, so frog is about taking good leaps, okay, and it's going to be blessed with everything. It's all about getting peace and being fulfilled, okay, and the frog is also about not just you, expect your the people surrounding you are also going to be good. You need not walk on eggshells around anybody right now. Okay, so this is your energy. Let's see some more predictive cards. What is coming on your way, my dear Pisces? What to expect? Okay, look at that. Look at that. The very first thing that we have is the Six of Spears. This is also an equal to a peace card. This is also about carrying everything to the next. So literally your B energy is getting carried into your 2026 aura. So expect everything to move smoothly, to move swiftly. It's not just um, things are going to happen to you under your nose, and it's not going to be. It wouldn't look for you like you've achieved something great, but in the eyes of others, it's going to look like, oh, how did they do it? And however, it's we also have the card, the six of moons. Six of moons. This energy is bringing me like you're collecting your Pokemon cards. You know, you're collecting, what am I going to do next? How am I going to do it? So you're not just going to stop here. You're just going to ripple your blessings. Okay. And you're going to be in shock when people are going to come to you for advice or counseling. Okay, you're going to be shocked, and also you're going to think to yourself, oh, when did I become such a person that he or she is coming to me for an advice? So you're going to shock yourself, and you are humble. Okay, and the most good quality I'm seeing is you're still going to stay humble, and you're going to be ready to teach young blood. And also with the six of spears, it's all about you would be speaking the right things with very few words, and that's going to catch a lot of attention. Okay. uh, I do see you getting picky. Okay, by being picky, it's not something that is wrong. It's about knowing what you want. It's not about there is no more room for you to do trial and error. You know what you want, and it's going to be easier for you to eliminate what you don't want. And that is such a B energy, to be honest. And also the frog, because if you have to take big leaps, you have to know where and when and why and what, and every w's that you have to answer. Now let's pick out your moonology cards. Oopsie. Oops, why? I think Pisces, only for your reading the moonology cards have been going crazy. Why? Okay, this one came out. Uh, Take time to breathe out. All right, you're going to be busy. You're going to be focused, which is good, no doubt. But take breaks, all right? A new romantic cycle begins. No need of explanation of that. And one more, one more. A win win outcome is forecast. Oh, nice. A lot of Libra energy. It's about balance, and it's not about the balance of good and bad. It's the balance and gauging of knowing what you know and what to avoid. You know, that is what you're going to balance. You're going to balance about, is this necessary now, or can I push this to later? So, something, a lot of Libra energy. Wow. Uh, Get a moon reading on your Libra, please, Pisces. There will be for sure be other YouTube videos on this. So go there and see it. And for the romantic cycle begins, I do timeless pick a card, timeless readings. I'll drop in the link in the comment or the description box. You can go and visit that. Isolation. The moment we are talking about romance and projections. Okay, like I said, the balancing of the scales is not going to be the good and bad. It's going to be you and your past thoughts and the new thoughts. So it's going to be a really self-reflective year for you. Nothingness and slowing down. Slowing down isn't about the progress. Slowing down is about you are going to find yourself in a situation where you could just relax, after making big leaps. So, and nothingness is about um, I see this card for you, especially seeing with the monology cards. I feel that nothingness is necessary for you. I feel you want to achieve a lot of things in one big leap. So take a break sometimes. The more you take a break and relax, it's going to manifest with ease for you. Okay. And the end of the deck, we've got the transformation. So keep that in mind. And now we are going to move to the love segment of your reading. So let's see, what does love have for you, Pisces. What's coming up for you? Oh, this one came. Keep an open mind. So this actually is showing me there is already many people. I didn't say few, I said many. So you already know that. I feel, Pisces, you are already intuitive. You already know how many people are interested in you. So keep an open mind, okay? This one comes out. Chemistry, wedding. Ooh, nice. Okay, have an open mind so that you would find someone for the long term. All right, Pisces. And with that, we are also going to pull some charms and channel messages. Give me a moment while I clear this space for you. All right, Pisces, let's begin with your channeled messages. You, yeah, that should do. This is a long term connection. What did we just see? We had the wedding card, and this pops out. Can we start over? I haven't moved on. You bring out the best in me. Steps. Don't worry about others. Wanna wake up next to you. Ancestors. Luxury. Water. Have you moved on? Rise. Calm down. Salt. Class. Myth. Wait for me. Money. Nobody compares to you. I'm scared of rejection. Okay, so these are your channeled messages. With that, we are also going to pull a timeline specific cards. So if you have any desire in your head and hoping and want to know when it will get accomplished, it's this is a good time to think about it while I shuffle. In 30 days, positive news will arrive. Okay, so Pisces, this was your reading. I really hope it did resonate for you. If it did, let me know in the comment section below, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.